Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Sharon at My Playhouse. Let's get started. Today we're going to be working on preschool and school age activities. We're going to have a lot of fun. So our first activity that we're going to work on is a magnetic wand. And what I have here for you is just a plastic container, and you can use any type of container you choose to. I have various sizes of paper clips. I also have some thumbtacks. I have pom-pom balls, I have rubber bands just for resistance, and I also have some magnets that you can place on your refrigerator if you like, and you can use those. And we have some stoppers. So we're gonna get started. So after all of your components are placed inside, then you put your stopper at the end, and you use thumbtacks to seal at the top and around each corner. And then what I do to ensure safety is I take my clear tape, seal around it, and the same thing on the opposite side. And after it's done, you have a final project, kind of mix them up, and then let the magnets do its work. 2 people can play this activity, or 1 can play it by themselves, and they can have a magnetic race if you choose to do that. So you can have them all go to the side and have some resistance and see how they can actually make the magnets move on various sides, even at the bottom. You can also use a water bottle. I place water inside, and I have those same components without the pom-pom balls, but I use all the magnets, I use the thumbtacks, I use rubber bands, and this is so cool. Check it out. And you can actually, again, still play with it by moving the magnets up the bottle. Isn't that cool? The kids will love this activity. Now we're going to try our next activity of geometric sticks. So we're going to have a little fun. I have colored popsicle sticks, I have Velcro, and I have my scissors. So after you get your Velcro, you of course want to cut them and make several squares, as you've seen that I've done here. I have my positives, I have my negatives, and I have some sticks. On either side of these sticks, you want to make sure that you have a positive and a negative side, so when you go to connect to another side, it would adhere to, and they won't all be just one type of stick. And after you've done enough of these, as you see, I have a few of them already compiled here, then you can start making various shapes. And now we're gonna get ready to start our literacy. How many of you guys remember that story? A little old lady who swallowed a fly. Well, that's the thing that we're gonna put today. So I have my sign, and I have my narrative board, and this is the little old lady that we're gonna actually draw today. And as you see her outfit, if you choose to use this outfit, by all means, dress her up. On the back side, you'll have your story. And if your child cannot read, you'll read for them. So we're gonna start with our activities and materials that we're gonna need. Poster board, scissors, pen or pencil, markers. We have our animals. We have our hair, boa, eyeballs. We even have our Ziploc bag, our glue, and various types of eyes. And you may want to use glue gun and also tape. The tape will actually adhere. So we're going to get started. Since we're making this little lady, as you've seen, I already have one pre-cut, but this is how you would trace it out. As you trace it out and you cut it out, go ahead and start creating the glasses. So I'll put my eyes here. Then I want to make sure my bonnet displays itself. So I'm going to go ahead and create that shape of my bonnet. You can place hair on here as well. And if you want boas on your bonnet, if you want to design your bonnet, of course, by all means, design it the way that you want to. We want to glue her eyes on. Go ahead and make the bridge of her glasses, and I want her glasses to match. So I'll just go right over my drawing. When we get ready to tape, we'll actually tape right behind. So once you cut out the mouth component here, you'll take your Velcro, you put a strip of Velcro on the back so the hand will go through like a little pocket. You take your tape, you adhere your tape, on the back side, right underneath the mouth, to keep the bag ajar so when the child feeds the animal through the mouth, it will flow through easily. So I'll show you mine. There's the Velcro. The narrative is also on the back for the child if they can read. And you'll also see where I've taped the bag, and as I drop it through the mouth, the fly falls in. And this is the little lady who swallowed the fly. Now we're getting ready to make a paper log and create a pyramid out of paper logs. So what I want to show your children to do is that we're going to need pencils, magazines, you'll also have your scissors, you'll have your tape, and we're going to begin. So what you want to do is tear some papers out of the magazine, take your pencil, place it at an angle, and roll it. I would always suggest you roll it kind of light so it won't be so tightly fit, so the pencil will still come out at the end. And once you get it there to the end, just go ahead and tape it. As you see, the pencil dropped right out, and that creates a log. So I have a few of those. I'm gonna try it again and show you how nice, and I like the nice color side because it already brings color to the pyramid. So again, I'm gonna take it very lightly and just roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And again, the lightness helps it come out at the end. And since I'm gonna make a paper pyramid, I'm gonna have several of these rolled, and you can actually cut these as well while they're rolled. So you won't have to worry about re-rolling them smaller. And I cut right across the tape so they can stay together. And what I wanna do is create my frame first. Once you create your frame, of course you'll cut them, make your pyramid as large as you want, and then I use these also to show my frame inside like so, and that will be on all four corners. And then I'll begin to log across from largest to smallest until I get to the top of the pyramid. Here is my finished product here. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? At the very top, because I had this opening, I got tired of rolling. So what I did is I just took them and I fold them in half, and then you just put them and feed them into the top of your pyramid. When you look underneath the bottom, you can see the frame, the clear tape, so the kids can do that on their own. And that is our product of our pyramid. Now we're getting ready to experiment with polymer. How many of you guys have heard of polymer? It's a wonderful ingredient that actually absorbs. So what I've done is I have some extra diapers that my child had outgrown. I use those. I have some scissors. I have a clear cup, a large Ziploc bag, and I actually place and cut the Pampers and place them inside, as you've seen that I've done so, right? Only because I want to loosen the polymer that's inside. So let your child just shake, shake, shake until we can get all the polymer out of these cut sides. You shake it, shake it, shake it. You open it up. You shake as you are taking them out to set your Pampers pieces to the side. Set all your Pampers pieces to the side there. And you see all that loose polymer at the bottom? It's a really cool experiment. You then want to pour it into your cup. All this polymer inside the cup, as you can see, it's quite a bit there. I'm gonna go ahead and take some water and add it to it. Now it's really cool what happens. Let that sit a bit. And it's gonna actually transform in the front of you. Isn't that cool? Now watch. Didn't take much time. What do you think is gonna happen? Isn't that cool? Now, when you do this experiment with your child, of course you want to be in close proximity because this can be a safety hazard. So make sure that you stay close with them and see how much water we can actually create and see how much would it actually absorb before it won't absorb. Our next activity we're going to move to is silly putty. I always got to have a messy activity. So with silly putty, you're going to need your clear liquid glue, or you can use white glue. You're going to need glitter. You need food coloring, which I have here, and some liquid starch. So what we're going to do is start pouring our liquid glue inside our container. Pour your whole bottle of liquid glue. Once you have done that, of course, if you want glitter or any of that inside, you're welcome to do so. Again, if you're working with young children, glitter can be a very serious concern as well because it can cut their iris of their eye. So stay in close proximity with that. Then you want to put a little bit of liquid glue, starch inside. You want to add your food coloring. And I'm going to use two colors. So I'm going to use blue and red. And I want those two colors to create, of course, purple. And I just dive on in. As you stir it up, you begin to have this nice consistency. Check out these colors. Isn't that cool? I love these colors. Your kids will love these colors too. The more you mix it, that's really a nice purple. Just keep mixing it around. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love this. It feels so cool and relaxing. Now, if it gets too sticky, of course, you can add baking soda to it if you like. That's an option. Or you can add more glue. This is the end and conclusion of our videos. Thank you for watching our video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week. Check us out on our website and follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.